my first big job, I think my first biggest job that I was like ecstatic about, I cried when I got the phone call, was when I danced for Prince in New Orleans at the Essence Festival. It was, I think, right before my annual mark of my first year living here, and it was one of those moments where I went to the audition. There were a bunch of girls. I was like, didn't even want to go to it because I knew it was going to be such a long day and just exhausting, and I was like, you know what, I'm going to go. I, got myself together. I auditioned, and then a few, maybe 2 hours after, I got the phone call, and I dropped to my knees. I started crying. I was like,
oh my God. Like, it's incredible how things can just happen out of nowhere, and things you never ever thought would happen to you, and then they do. So you just gotta work hard, really hard, and believe in yourself.
I really thought it'd be hard for me doing that job because I was the only short girl, and I looked around, and it's hard sometimes in LA because you compare yourself. Even if you know you're talented, like other people are there, as good as you are, but in that moment I was like, it's no way I booked this job. I'm too short, and But one more time, like, life taught me, that if you putting your heart in, working hard, the opportunity, the right one comes.
I was actually living in LA for maybe like a year and a half, not too long. And he asked me to come in, me and another group of people, and we auditioned for Janet Jackson. And at first we didn't even know who the artist was. It was very disclosed, so we didn't know anything. We were just going in there. It was like a private audition, and we were really nervous but really excited. And at the end, after they made like a few cuts, they told us who it was, and we were all like screaming, and we were super excited. So I was able to perform with Janet for all her LA shows, and it was really awesome. And actually, we didn't even get to see her in the rehearsals until we actually performed on stage. So actually seeing Janet Jackson like on stage as we performed is insane. Like, I almost like messed up. I was really nervous, but super excited. It was a really good experience, and I hope to do it again soon.
I think it took me a good 6-7 months until there was an audition for Jennifer Lopez for the Vegas show, and I got to the final 4 girls from, I think it was like 400, and that was the first point where people actually not recognized but realized that I'm quite good, because they were like, who's this new drummer girl, we don't know her, and then all of a sudden it was like, oh, she's so that was like the point that kind of made me realize, okay, I might have a shot out here in LA as well. So yeah, don't give up.
And now we're here at 2 years, and just in December I performed on The Voice with Justin Bieber, which is unheard of. Like, I remember seeing him before the Believe tour 4 years ago doing The Voice, and I was like, I want to be right there. And 4 years later, 2 years after me being here, that's exactly where I was, right next to him, performing next to me, the biggest celebrity in the world, complete world, hands down. So to have come from not knowing anybody and like have people say, like, it's you're gonna have to take time, you're gonna have to do this and do that. It was like, no, you can go against the grain and you can be successful if you really want it that bad. And I am living proof that it is possible to do whatever, whenever you want, no matter what.